Mental health is something that most people deal with without therapists or professional help. We live in an era where life is in high gear and we have no time to absorb time. We live for those around us, for the neighbor next door, for our parents, for our siblings, for anyone but us. When you go to sleep at night and ask yourself, what did I do today? Your answer probably is, I woke up, I went to school, I came back, I ate, maybe played a video game, maybe went back to afternoon lessons, and you realize, damn, I didn't do nothing for myself. We stop caring for ourselves, and even though we try to be happy, there are times we feel down and are filled with negative emotions. But why? And how do we prevent that? Well, there are a few steps that I've seen work with me, and I'd be more than happy to share them with you. Step number 1. We need to have a more positive or more realistic take on our situation. For example, let's say a young man is walking down the road and accidentally his phone falls off on the ground. He will say, God damn it, my phone broke, it fell on the ground. Probably right because it was a brand new iPhone 6. But he could also say, well, I might have dropped my phone, but the damage could be worse. At least I can still use it. Of course, there are some situations that this positive outlook is hard to adopt at least, and that is fine. But if we want our reality to be positive, then we ourselves must see it so. Step 2. Stop worrying. Worrying brings procrastination, and procrastination brings either fear or laziness. Fear makes the wolf much bigger than it actually is, and procrastination is a time waster because it's time spent thinking about life and not actually living it. Step 3. Remember that life is like an exam. Many people struggle because they try to copy others while each test has unique questions. And because life is the hardest test of all, giving the exam first and the lesson later. Or, in simpler terms, life is unpredictable. And step 4. Beware of the word normal. What's normal for a spider is chaos for a fly. Be yourself. And step 5. Watch who you befriend. If you're a person of high intellect, then you know that the more intelligent we become, the more selective with our friends we also become. Maybe from past experiences, maybe from very unique interests, or simply from compatible personalities. And the last step. Do stuff that you like. If you do stuff that you enjoy doing, then you are by definition a happy person. But I will admit there is a sad truth in all of this. People sometimes prefer to be unhappy and have a negative mindset just because it's easier. Simply put, we can't be happy all the time, and it's fine. However, if someone like me, George, a 15-year-old, who has to go out on a stage and tell people how to be more positive, then there's a pretty obvious problem. My everyday life is full of images of people who are unhappy. Not my family and friends, of course, thankfully, but every day I go down the street, all I see is frowns. And quite honestly, I am very much tired of it. I want to be the person to bring some positivity in this world. And there is so much negativity after all, and it is our job as human beings to take care of our little world, and people will mimic us and hopefully not despise us for our happiness. But let them do so if they wish, and maybe we will find it in our hearts to help them and continue to spread the good word. I really do want to see more people smiling, I really do, and it is time for people to do so. And there is one last thing I'd like to dedicate to you. The song Happy from Pharrell Williams. And lastly and most importantly, thank you.